Welcome back to the Plunge Podcast, brought to you by Texas Swim Up Ventures, North Texas's #1 custom pool builder. Call them today at 469-584-4751 or visit their site at texasswimupventures.com. Now, today, we are getting entirely away from the logistics of digging holes, and we are talking purely about the lifestyle. Because if we are being honest, for most adults in North Texas, you aren't building a pool to swim laps. You are building it to entertain.
Oh, you hit the nail on the head. Most adults just want a gorgeous body of water to look at, sit near, and hold a margarita in. But historically, backyard design has been completely fractured. You had your covered patio attached to the house, you had a grill sitting isolated over in the grass, and then way out in the back of the lot, you had a swimming pool. When you had friends over, the party was totally split up. The grill guys are over here, the patio crowd was over there, and everyone was disconnected.
It's the worst. Nobody is actually hanging out together. And that is exactly what the architects at Texas Swim Up Ventures are fixing. We are seeing a massive shift toward total backyard integration, particularly in high-end suburbs like Frisco, McKinney, and Anna. The pool is no longer an isolated pond. It is the absolute anchor of a comprehensive outdoor living and entertainment space. And the absolute peak of this trend is the custom swim-up bar.
Yes, the swim-up bar is the ultimate flex. Imagine you're having a massive 4th of July barbecue. Instead of the chef sweating out by a standalone grill, Texas Swim Up Ventures designs a custom, sunken outdoor kitchen right up against the coping of the pool. By changing the elevation and sinking the floor down, the granite countertop sits completely flush with the water level. So you have people in the plunge pool sitting comfortably on submerged built-in bar stools, talking strictly at eye level with the person mixing drinks or flipping burgers.
It is unbelievable. It literally feels like you are sitting at a 5-star luxury resort in Cabo, except it's in your backyard in Little Elm. And the beauty of this level of design is the cohesion. You don't want to hire a landscaping crew, a separate patio vendor, and a volume pool builder and just pray that their 3 separate visions somehow match up. That is a recipe for a disjointed disaster.
A very expensive disaster, and it never looks right because the stonework won't match, the elevations will be off, and the plumbing will be a nightmare. When you hire Texas Swim Up Ventures, they are designing the entire microenvironment at once. The sleek travertine of your plunge pool flows seamlessly into your custom patio, which wraps around a massive, gorgeous linear fire pit, perfectly positioned for the best architectural lighting.
And speaking of fire, the fire and water combination is huge right now. A visually stunning plunge pool with a dramatic fire feature essentially guarantees that you are actually going to use your backyard at night, even into the cooler months. It creates an incredible ambiance. When you pair that aesthetic with the dual temperature capability we talked about in previous episodes, where that pool can become a massive hot tub in January, you have built a private club. Your house instantly becomes the house where everyone wants to spend their weekend.
It totally changes your social life, but it requires extremely precise architectural planning. You need a team that knows how to run complex gas lines, handle intense structural loads for sunken kitchens, and manage commercial-grade pool equipment. You cannot trust an amateur to pull this off. You have to call the proven visionaries at Texas Swim Up Ventures. Pick up the phone and call them right now at 469-584-4751.
Absolutely. If you love to host, if you love to cook, or if you simply want your property to look like it belongs in Architectural Digest, this is exactly what they do. I highly encourage you to go look at their stunning portfolio. They have built some of the most breathtaking swim-up bars and integrated patios in the entire Metroplex. Head over to texasswimupventures.com. That is TEXAS swimupventures.com.
You will be floored by what they can do to a standard backyard. Stop dreaming about a vacation resort and let Texas Swim Up Ventures actually build one right out your back door. Give them a call, book that consultation, and get your project started. 469-584-4751.
The ultimate staycation is really just a phone call away. Thank you all for listening. We will see you next time on the Plunge Podcast.